Hey everybody, Jesse here, JRMTV. So it's a new year, 2023, so I figured let's start it off with a bike check. So what am I riding in 2023 for the new season? It's going to be, the frame is an NS Snab 150. It's a 2018 model, size medium, and yes, you might be wondering, why are you going back in time? Well, I don't really care about the year of the bike. It actually still has really modern geometry, and the frame is in really great condition. So I got it at a great deal thanks to my buddy Dave, and yeah, it's going to offer me a lot for what I need going into 2023. So aside from the frame, you might be wondering, what else is on this bike? So I did completely build it up using most parts from my Scott Spark. But I'll go over everything for you guys, and then that way maybe this will inspire you for your own future build, or if you are riding an NS Snab, this might give you some ideas for what you want to upgrade in the future. So let's start with the cockpit. So I'm running a PNW Ranger bar, just the graphite color, but I found that this handlebar is actually a really great handlebar. I've ridden Pro 1, I've ridden Race Face, but I find that this one has just felt the best while riding. I don't know how to describe it, but it is a really good handlebar. I have an NS Snab stem. I believe it's 35 millimeters, so it's a very short stem, but it matches the bike perfectly and just feels good on this bike. I have Deity grips. No reason specifically aside from they're very cheap and they feel good. And then I have the PNW Lone Ranger dropper post lever. First time trying it, so I can't really say if it's good or not, but so far it feels pretty good. And then for brakes, I have the Magura MT Trail Sport brake set. Now usually when you buy this kit, you get a 4-piston caliper and then you get a 2-piston. Well, I've bought a few of these sets, so I've been able to swap them out. So I'm running 4 pistons on front and back with a 200 millimeter rotor in the front and then 180 in the back. And then for suspension, I have the Marzocchi Bomber Z1 coil in 160 millimeters, and then in the rear I have the RockShox Ultimate. I think it's Ultimate. I might not even know what I'm talking about, but it is RockShox in the back. For my saddle, I have the SDG Bel Air. I've always ridden this saddle, and it feels really good. So I don't really find a reason to try something different, really. Don't fix what's not broken, and it's a great saddle. And then for dropper post, it's a Synchros one that came from the Scott Spark. It works fine, so might as well just continue to use it. For drivetrain, it's all SRAM. It's a 12-speed SRAM Eagle cassette, SRAM dub cranks, SRAM bottom bracket. And then for my wheel set, I have the Bontrager Line Comp 30s front and back. This was actually a really, in my opinion, it's a cheap wheel set that offers a lot. So I paid roughly around $580 for the front and back wheel. And for the rear hub, it sounds really great. There's tons of engagement, I think 108 points of engagement, and it's just a really great hub all around, as you can hear. And then for pedals, I have the Crank Brothers stamp pedals. These have been the most grippy pedals I've ever ridden. My feet just feel glued to the bike, which is super needed when you're riding like downhill lines, or if you're doing dirt jumps, different stuff that you just want to feel planted. Those are the pedals for you. Lots of distractions, lots of noises going on out back here. So it's a little awkward for filming, but that's my bike build, everybody. So hopefully this will inspire some who are riding this frame and maybe you haven't built it up. But I'm super stoked for the 2023 season, and I can't wait to just get out and ride. There's lots of planned trips coming up in the new year. Going to Whistler in September, going to ride in the US a bunch of times. I'm super stoked to visit Hullomont again. The vibes are just great there, and maybe go back out to the East Coast, who knows. Probably ride Quebec a few times. So just super stoked for the new year. I hope you guys are as well. And let me know in the comments if you have a bike build that you're starting or that you're planning on building up in 2023. I'd love to hear about it. And just make sure that you subscribe to my channel, especially if you're new, you're watching this because of the NS Snab frame. Please subscribe. It helps my channel greatly from an algorithm standpoint, but also I just appreciate all the support that you guys give me. So stay tuned for more videos in the new year. Make sure you check out my shorts. It's basically where I post very short videos of just me out riding, where I don't think it's necessary to actually create a video. So if you just want to stay tuned with what I'm doing, make sure you check out those videos. But yeah, hopefully you guys stick around. Super stoked for the new year. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Peace out.